G'day and welcome AFKers to another AFK guide. This time we're doing Gregorovic again, but we're doing it magic. So what we absolutely need for this to work is incense sticks. The quest for Animate Dead unlocked obviously. A minimum of 2 pieces of Crypt Bloom, Crystal Shield 4, Absorbative 4, Crackling 4, Biting 2 on the minimum of Ganodormic. Ganodormic is the minimum you can use. I wouldn't use anything else. I wouldn't use power armor at all. Crackling 4, Biting 2 obviously, Crystal Shield 4, Absorbative 4, Seaweed Wand and Orb, absolute minimum requirement here. Don't go any lower. This will not work if you're using a lower tier weapon with Precise 6 and Aftershock 4. Now just getting in here to the minimum setup and what we've got here, and you've got your 2 pieces of Ganodormic chest and legs with those perks as we discussed before. You're going to need the runes for Extenuate and a minimum of Luck of the Dwarves, also the runes for Animate Dead. I wouldn't really try to come here without the Grasping Rune pouches. You're going to need it. If you're using the minimum requirements, definitely be using Vampirism Aura. I honestly use it throughout my entire, and I have a better setup than the minimum setup here, and I just completely do that. You can swap out Death Ward with Fury the Small if you're getting smacked around a bit by a Greg. There's no problems there. There's no reason why you can't do that. I personally find Fury the Small nets me faster kills. I definitely would be using the Blood Reaver if you're using the minimum setup, because you will dip below max health quite a lot, and you'll just accumulate more poison hits and net faster kills overall doing it that way. Let's have a quick look at the best in slot setup here. As you can see, the major changes is the Familiar, which we're swapping out to a Ripper Demon with Scrolls. Definitely setting the auto fire to 1. Make sure you do that. Auto fire's got to go to 1. Still using the Vampirism Aura and the Book of Full instead of the Book of Jazz. You can use the Book of Wen as well if that's all you've got. And just getting on here, just before we're about to start out, we're all set up ready to go. We're just going to import our AFK Warden preset, which will be in the description of this video. The voiceover is by Protox. I find it awesome. I love that guy's voice. And here we're just importing it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through and pause all the stuff we don't need, and we're going to add one alert that doesn't come with this, and that's the loot beam. It's very important that we add that. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be disabling the poison part of the alert for overloads. The reason why is because Gregorovic, well, his poison hits are so strong they actually take the timer down. The timer runs out a lot faster, but we're going to be using incense sticks to negate the poison anyway, and we don't want the alert to keep bugging and annoying us throughout the hour when we just pot it up or we just refresh our potion reservoir and you think, oh, what's going on here? We don't need that. We don't want that, so we're going to remove that entirely. As you can see now, we're here at Gregorovic, and I'm going to show you guys what not to do. And as you can notice on screen, I'm not quite in melee distance of Gregorovic. This is a big no-no, and he will slap the living bejesus out of you if you don't stand in melee distance. It doesn't matter if you're using full Crypt Bloom, he's going to hit you and hit you and hit you with ranged. And that's not what we want. We want him using his melee as much as possible so we can have our full sustain and get the kills without having to use a lot of food. So just stand within melee distance, and that's the final tip for the guide. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I am going to apologize for not being as active as I originally planned on this YouTube account. I've had some IRL things going on that I've had to focus on over the last 3 weeks, but now with the Necromancy coming out on the 7th of August, you will definitely be seeing a little bit more of me. And some guides that I will be uploading, just mainly AFK guides. They won't all have to do with bossing, but I will be getting 120 Necromancy as soon as I possibly can. and trying to find some new ways to AFK different bosses using the skill. Thanks for watching. Please like, please sub, please comment. I'll reply if you comment. If you have any questions, 100%. And I'll see you guys in the next one.